Hi, my name's Barrie Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Skoda Fabia, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 1 litre TSI SE Euro 6 999cc 2017 on a 67 plate, one owner from new with a good service history, 63,624 miles, fuel economy, urban 54.3 miles per gallon, extra urban 72.4 miles per gallon, and combined is 64.2 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 in 10.3 seconds, a top speed of 115 miles per hour, out of a 94 brake horsepower, 12 valve, 3-cylinder engine. Service history, 21st of the 5th 2019 at 19,043 miles, junction garage. 26th of the 8th 2020 at 35,304 miles, junction garage. 19th of the 11th 2021 at 44,723 miles, junction garage. 19th of the 8th 2022 at 50,660 miles, junction garage. So it's finished in white with grey and black cloth upholstery. It's a 5-door, has 5-spoke alloy wheels, the black Skoda grille on the front, integrated rear tailgate spoiler, reversing sensors. It has the best invention of all time. In the rear, it has wind-up windows. Nice little car. Very economical too, I've got to say. I mean, you look at this, if you want to run around, if you want a cheap car to run that's going to hold its value, not cost you a lot to run, then look no further than this. Don't be looking at Nissan Leafs or Renault Zoes, them electric things. I mean, that would just be ridiculous. This averages 62 miles per gallon. Now, I wouldn't expect it to average 62 miles per gallon, that's the government figures. But on a run, it says 72 and combined 64, urban 54. Even if I got 54 out of this, I think I'd be extremely happy. Anyway, there's the key. Of course, it's Volkswagen product. Or Volkswagen Group, sorry, not product. Probably the same as a Polo in virtually every way. As I mentioned before, it's got wind-up windows in the rear. Honestly, it's such a godsend, because the one thing with electric motors is when they're not used, they seize up. The amount of rear window motors that we've replaced that are faulty, it's just unbelievable. The money we've wasted. I could go on several holidays with it, and John too. It's always the same. When they're not used, they seize up. What happens? They come in, of course, they cost a fortune to replace, so the current owner never replaces them, he just does without. But then when a new person comes to buy it, of course they want the rear windows working, so we end up paying for it. That person has it 3 or 4 years, never uses the electric windows, lo and behold, they seize up again. It's great for the manufacturers. They just keep selling electric window motors all the time, that have never been used. Like low mileage electric window motor doesn't work. So anyway, so I think that's a great thing. If we want to get back to saving the planet, if we want to do it properly, then these are the vehicles to do it, especially with electric windows. Get rid of all the electrics out of them, the central locking and all that stuff. Go back to using the key. And yeah, fair enough. So I'm all for saving the planet, all for it. And little cars like this are ideal. But the best thing is that if you've got the cable that come with your phone, or a good quality cable, not just a charging lead, because the charging lead doesn't have the same pins in. But this is a USB cable. There's USB under there, so first of all we plug it in the right way. There you go, plug that in. Now just watch this. Plug in, watch both of them. Here we go, Apple CarPlay, new device detected, connect. Well, watch here, because you have to click this, allow Apple CarPlay while locked. Now, you've got Apple CarPlay. You don't need to touch, from now on, you don't need to touch your phone. And it's charging. When you come to get out, your phone will be charged. So that's just the same as your phone now. Basically, it mirrors the screen for all the ones that work on Apple CarPlay. There you go. You've now got sat nav, which you didn't have before. There was no sat nav. So in order to use sat nav, I'll just check this because Volkswagen are really tight. The best system is the one where you can use voice activation, but Volkswagen seem to want to charge you to use voice activation, even though it's already in there. Dirty trick, Volkswagen, because this can actually save somebody's life, I think, rather than either pressing this or saying it out loud. But here we go. 1, 2. Device not connected. So that's switch back. You know, that's poor showing, Volkswagen. So we'll go back, go on to Apple CarPlay, and now I want to use the sat nav. Hey Siri, take me to Manchester Airport.
Getting directions to Manchester Airport.
Now you'll see there's a go button there, but it will automatically, you've asked it to do it, it will default and just go there. So you don't have to take your hands off the steering wheel. If along the way you fancy a coffee or a sandwich or whatever, well, I tell you what, we'll try a sandwich because usually I do coffee. Hey Siri, take me to Subway.
One possibility I see is Subway on Station Road in Preston. It adds 1 minute to your route. Is that the one you want?
Yes, please.
Getting directions to Subway.
So now that's added a stop off or a stop on the way to Manchester Airport. I want to go for a Subway. And that's it. It's brilliant. It's all you need. You know, that can be in your pocket. Your phone can be in your pocket. You don't have to take your hands off the steering wheel. In the old day, you don't have to look down and pretend that you know, if there's a police officer coming the other way, that you're not on your phone. So it's perfect. You want to cancel? Hey Siri, stop navigation.
Ending navigation.
Brilliant. Hey Siri, send a text to Barrie.
What would you like to say to Barrie?
This little Skoda Fabia is brilliant.
It says, this little Skoda Fabia is brilliant. Send it.
Yes, please.
Done.
You'll see there. Text come up there, but I can't touch my phone. I can't look at it. It's against the law. You'll see there, that's the messages. There's a little red 1 come up. Again, I don't have to touch it. Hey Siri, read messages.
Barrie said this little Skoda Fabia is brilliant. Would you like to reply?
No, thank you.
Those are all your messages.
Hey Siri, shuffle music.
Shuffling all songs from Apple Music.
So that's it. Shania Twain. So that's shuffling. You'll see shuffle there. So the next, it'll go onto a different one. It won't go onto the next track. It will go onto a different track, so you don't end up listening to them all in order like we did in the old cassette days and even the 8-track days, that sort of stuff. But you just want one record. You don't want to shuffle everything. Hey Siri, play Glory by The Score.
Glory by The Score now playing on Apple Music.
Good sound system, and as I say, Apple CarPlay is absolutely brilliant. I've got here, look, you can have everything on there. That's still showing you directions. That's telling you what record's playing. When you want to go home quickly, or you're somewhere, you just click the screen, comes up destinations, and you've got pinned. I mean, the 12 tellers, I don't know why it's got that pinned, because I haven't been there for years. But anyway, destinations, you can put anything on. Look, Manchester Airport. It's fantastic. You've also got, let's go there, we go along there. You've got audio books, your calendar, Drive Smarter, Google Maps, Audible. So Audible here, I'm just listening to a book on YouTube. There you go.
Use a birth date. You may not want to show.
It is absolutely brilliant. So Apple CarPlay, I think, you know, I would rather have Apple CarPlay certainly than electric back windows or even central door locking. It's got an excellent heater. I turn that down so my cameras don't overheat. I've got height adjustable steering wheel, and now is it height and reach adjustable? I'm going to stop and just test it. Normally I'd do that when I'm driving, but you know, you get, you do that, your steering wheel's going to fall off. There you go. So height and reach adjustable. So we'll just put it there and lock that up. Got heated electric door mirrors. Again, they're heated. Put it to there. This morning I'm using a T-Roc at the moment. This morning car was iced up. Set it to heat, and of course you start scraping ice off your door mirrors, and of course you move them as well. So then you get in the car and you're having to mess about with them. So the heater, brilliant. They're just a great car, and I'm getting to like these more and more. I think the way things are going in the motor trade at the moment, the strain that electric vehicles are putting on dealers and also manufacturers, you name it. I've just seen this morning another garage has gone out of business. I think for the time being, as much as we like Range Rovers and Land Rovers and big cars, I think for the time being for us, and especially with me only working 3 days a week now, I think the right thing for us is to concentrate on smaller cars like this that don't depreciate, for our own protection, to be fair. Range Rovers, Land Rovers, beautiful cars, but whereas normally we'd have about, I don't know, 15 in, we're probably moved down a bit now. We're like ready for retiring. Going to try and knock Auto Trader on the head as well, because Auto Trader is our biggest expense. You know, it's our biggest expense, full stop. So we don't feel we're getting the support from them anymore, and that they've taken their eye off the ball. So we're going to go with motors now, I think, or at least try. May well be that we have to go back to Auto Trader, cap in hand, begging them to take us back. But in the meantime, we're just going to sell nice little cars like this, and perhaps the odd Range Rover, eh? So we'll see anyway. So 3-cylinder, they've got quite a good engine tone to them. They're quite raspy, and they sound sporty. Somehow they seem faster than a 4-cylinder, a small 4-cylinder. And of course, because you're not using as many cylinders and pumping as much gas into each, no doubt the gearing, you see this has only got 5-speed. It's geared for economy and the top speed too. So we've only got 5-speed, but it's ample, and you get, well, if you can get 72 miles per gallon. I am extremely wary about that, but I do know it's good. In the centre there, you've got left-hand side speedo, in the speedo at the bottom, coolant temperature. On the right-hand side, no, hang on a second. Hey, car salesman, eh? On the left-hand side, you've got a rev counter, coolant temperature at the bottom of the gauge. Right hand side speedo. In the bottom of the gauge is the fuel gauge. In the centre you've got your information display. Now that's controlled from, it's here, but just at the moment it's on driving data. So with driving data, this up and down, you can, like so, oil temperature, you can set a warning for miles per hour. That's what I like to have it set. That's a digital miles per hour, so it's quite clear. Dials are okay, you can't beat digital. That is probably the only example, I think, where digital beats dials. You know, you're doing 44, not 43, 45, or somewhere in between. Then we go down one more. Average speed 6 miles per hour. Distance 7 miles. Travelling time 1 hour 14 minutes. This is since the last time it was kind of zeroed. That's the only trouble with the long-legged gears. Not quite as flexible and forgiving when you go around corners at less than 30 miles an hour in fifth. You don't like it. Range 50 miles. Average consumption 25 miles to the gallon. Right, so if you press the button in, it resets. So I've just reset it. We'll see what happens to the average consumption as we get going. Just go down next. At the moment, instantaneous was on 34 instantaneous, but as soon as you take your foot off, it's up to 124 miles per gallon. Now you can see how you get an average between those sort of figures. Back to oil temperature, warning, 41, average speed, distance, travelling time, 50, oh dear, we should have indicated. Average consumption, it's showing 53 at the moment. I could be here all day. We'll see what it's like on the motorway. As I say, for the price of these and the miles per gallon, the amount they lose, which is another thing. Everybody goes on about electric vehicles being cheap to charge. They are cheap to charge, but unfortunately, because not as many people want EVs as want Skoda Fabias, then EVs drop or depreciate faster. So your whole life costs are better than an EV. We're doing, we're going too fast. Doesn't even feel like we're going too fast. So we've got a speed limiter here. Knock it to on, click set there, the bottom button, and then it won't let you go over that certain speed. Bit naff really, isn't it? Speed limiter. Again, if you don't know how fast you're going, you shouldn't really be in a car. Left hand side there, you've got volume control. It's just a lovely little car, lovely runabout town car, and as you can see, it doesn't go amiss on a motorway. It's just as comfortable on a motorway, really. I don't mind it at all. Seats are comfy, I've got plenty of leg room. I'm not so sure the person in the back sat behind me would have plenty of leg room, but you know, he should be driving. Stop moaning. Whose car is it? Good brakes, no rattles, shakes, vibrations through the pedal, vibrations through the steering wheel. It's all good. Stop start, which I hate. Oops. People cursing me, I'm indicating to go right there. Heater. Don't have to take your eyes off the road. You don't have to look down here and go, oh, I want it at 22.5. You turn it up until you're warm enough. If you get too hot, you just turn it down. I mean, what? Why on earth did you change that? Do away with all the climate controls as well. Get rid of them. We want air conditioning, but if you're not clever enough, it's like that. It's a bit of a horrible example, but, and I don't know it's true because I've never done it, but apparently if you put a frog in hot water, it'll jump straight out. If you put it in cold water and heat it up, it'll just boil. You know. Same with people in cars. Do you just leave it on hot, or do you need it exactly at 22.5 degrees? You don't need it, do you? Simple controls, dials, things that click, and not haptic feedback. Not oh, my phone's vibrating. Things that click, things that you can hear, like click, 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 and also a clock position. A digital display, when you're going like that, you don't know. Clock position, that's in the centre. You know what that is? You know what that is? Goodness me. Do I need to be in charge of the motor trade or what? They're not doing a very good job without me, are they? Well, here we go. We're in a queue at the level crossing like we usually are, so I'll finish the test drive there just to say, nice little car, good specification. I need to get that flipping stop start off if I can though, and do you know what, I can never find it. Stop start, where, oh, stop start off over there. It's funny because I always call it, like, you know, a good way to die on a roundabout, where you're waiting for everybody coming this way. And there's one particular roundabout at Wantley Dale, and it's a 30 mile an hour stretch that joins a 70 mile an hour, coming off a 70 mile an hour stretch, and you're there waiting for these cars whipping by you like so. You see a gap, you're just about to set off, and your car cuts out. His stop start cuts out. So then you put your foot down, and it just takes a nanosecond, starts again. You lurch forward just as another car's coming at 70 miles an hour and beeping their horn. It's funny how they can beep the horn. They can beep the horn really fast, but yet they can't brake because they keep going the same speed, but beeping the horn. It's strange that, I don't know why. Your hand must work faster than your leg muscles. That's all it can be. Okay, well, on that joyous note, I shall leave you to it, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, I'll just show you how to delete a mobile from the Bluetooth audio system in this 2017 Skoda Fabia. So from any screen, that's on, you see this menu, car. So it's on, say for instance, it's on car at the moment. If we go to phone, you've got settings at the bottom there. It's going, there's nothing connected at the moment, so it's going, please find Skoda BT on your mobile phone. All these settings at the bottom, click on settings. Onto settings, select mobile phone, Bluetooth. Now, I'm going to click on Bluetooth. So Bluetooth, visibility, name, paired devices, find devices. So we want paired devices. Click on there. Barrie's iPhone 15 Pro, the only phone that's paired to it, and there's a bin here. pin, delete. That's it gone. Okay, I'll just show you how to pair a mobile to the Bluetooth audio system in this 2017 Skoda Fabia. So from any screen, what we do, if we go to phone, click phone, please find Skoda BT0430 on the mobile phone. Find mobile phone. So we click find mobile phone, we go over to settings, we go over to, where's it gone? Bluetooth, and then watch out at the bottom. It's spinning here, so it's looking for it. That's searching for a device. It will probably take a little bit longer because I've only just deleted this phone from this audio system in order to demonstrate it. So let's have a look. Barrie's iPhone 15 Pro, that's what we want. Click on that. Bluetooth pairing request, does it match? Yes, it does. It's hardly likely to go to anything else, so yes. Allow contacts and favorites to sync. Allow. Barrie's iPhone connected here. Anyway, so that's connected. We'll just find it. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Skoda BT0430 connected. That's it. Okay, I'll just show you how to stream music from your mobile to the Bluetooth audio system in this 2017 Skoda Fabia. So first of all, we go to music, we find a record that we want to play there. If we look at the bottom, Skoda BT0430, so there's a tick next to it. That means anything I play here will play through the system in this Fabia. So we'll click play, we'll go over to media, and there you go. That's it playing. That's it. That's how you do it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.